Hello and welcome to my channel, A Phenomenal English with Shimon. Today I'm back with another amazing lesson for you guys. See, while having a conversation, we gotta stress our views or statements sometimes in order to express the importance or the authenticity of the subject matter. Now, while having a conversation in English, how you can stress your views, how you can stress your statement. So, the answer is here. Don't skip the video, watch till the end. I can bet you if you just watch it till the end, you'll never fail to stress your words, you'll never fail to emphasize your statement. So, to emphasize this statement, the first thing we need is the use of even, right? The word even, even, is really important in order to stress or emphasize a particular thing. So let me tell you first in general how we use that. So let's say your father is really busy, right? He is busy 24/7. He is even busy on Sundays. Now, okay, on weekdays people are busy. It's kind of acceptable, it's kind of okay, but he's so busy that he's busy on Sundays. Right? So that's where you can place that word even to put stress on that view, to put stress on the contrasting fact, to put stress on how unbelievable or least expected that thing is. That your father is even busy on Sunday. Right? So that's where usage of even lies. Right? You can use even to stress things. Now you can use even with several other things to emphasize your various statements. Firstly, how to use even with when. Right, the first thing we need to know is how to use even when. So we use even when to express something that happens occasionally, but its consequence is still quite unexpected, or least expected, you can say. Let's suppose your parents don't appreciate you because you're not very good at studies. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. They don't appreciate you even when you score good marks. So you can just regret and say, even when I score good marks, my parents don't appreciate me. Right? That's so bad though. But still, if that's the fact, you can say it like that to put stress. Even when I score good marks, my parents don't appreciate me. Right? So that's the way it is. Even when is used because you're a poor student, so you score good marks occasionally. But even that, the consequence isn't something that you expect, right? So you can use the even when there. I can give you another example. Even when it's not raining, I go out with an umbrella, right? It's kind of habit I have grown up since childhood. So that's like that. Even when it's not raining, you carry an umbrella. So it's least expected, right? So that's how it is. Now, example number 2 for you. You can say, my father goes to office even when it's Sunday because he is a very busy man. He works in share market. You may say that, right? So that's how it is. And after even when, it's time for even though, right? Even though. So though is the word we actually use to express something contrasting. I hope you understand. Like though he is poor, he is an honest man. He's poor, nevertheless he's honest. That's the feeling, that's the contrasting fact we express with though. Now, when we put even with though, it becomes more contrasting, like it's unbelievable, it's least expected, right? So you can say like that. Even though he's poor, he's honest, because it's so unbelievable to you in this world when even rich are not honest. So being a poor man, he's honest. It's unbelievable. So you're saying even though he's poor, he's honest, right? Let me give you a real and current example. Even though we are into the process of unlocking things, I don't go outside often because the vaccine is yet to be discovered. Now, example number 2 for you. Even though my mother scolds me and tells me to study hard, I don't pay heed to her. Right? It's so bad. It's not advisable. But yeah, it's a fact. So you can't deny it, right? So that's it. Now it's time for even if, and it's my favorite part actually. So even if is actually a thing that you use to express two things together, a condition and a contrast. If is actually a conditional element, right? We use this conjunction to express conditions. Now when you add even before that, so it becomes a contrasting condition. Just like that. If we say, if I study hard, I can do well in the exam. Now you're not a very good student, so if it is quite opposite, right, you can say, even if I study hard, I can't do well in the exam, right? So that's the thing, when it is a contrasting element and a conditional as well, so you can use that, right? You can see that even is used when it is quite opposite, that those things don't go together hand in hand. Like, let's say you have a horrible boss at your office, he doesn't like you and give you a praise. So you might say that even if I work at my topmost level, my boss isn't gonna give me a praise, right? I know that's really hard and that's pathetic, and you really don't like that fact, but still, if it is so, you can express it like that, right? Let me give you example number 2. Even if I get a lottery, I won't be able to buy the bungalow of my dream, right? Yeah, it might happen. You have a dream house, but it's so costly that even a lottery won't get you that. So that's how you can use even if, right? Moving on to even so, right? So even so can be used in a similar fashion. You use even though, right? Contrasting, something contrasting when you talk about, let's say, okay, I gave you an example of even though, like, even though I study hard, my parents don't give me, appreciation. So you can say, my parents didn't give me appreciation, even so I study hard, right? So you just need to put that part in the beginning, right? Means when you use even so instead of even though, the position is a bit different, right? You put even so before that thing, before the thing you are talking about, you are imagining. So even though I study hard, my parents don't give me appreciation. My parents don't give me appreciation. Even so, I study hard. That's the difference. Otherwise, it's pretty same, right? So keep using those. Keep putting stress and emphasis on your words and statements, and stay phenomenal. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and like the video, right? And you can follow me on my Instagram, all given in the description box below.